Hello again, this is Eric at Marsha Garden. I just wanted to show you guys a new project that I'm doing. Our neighbor, he's about, I think, 86 years old, and he was telling us how these olive trees that he planted, him and his family weren't going to take care of them anymore. So he said that if we got some more advice on how to take care of them, how to prune them properly, that we can share the oil and olives that we get them with his family. And I just wanted to give you guys a tour of the olive orchard and in what state it is in. I know it was about 2 or maybe 3 years ago that it was pruned by another person, and as you can see, these olive trees grow really quickly. Now is the time to harvest them, or a little bit earlier. And this one's full of a very small variety. So I just want to show you guys what it's like to take care of olive trees in this area, and how we can transform this previously non-organic or non-regenerative agriculture into a regenerative lot. And typically regenerative agriculture is always having something covered on the floor, on the ground, not working the soil, not plowing the soil, which is typically recommended. And it's really around here in Spain is considered a big taboo not to plow your soil or keep it clean. I mean, I've talked to my neighbor many times about the benefits of not plowing, and it's just a concept that is very difficult for him to understand. And understandable, he's done it that way for all of his life. And also, I think a big problem with regenerative agriculture is that we don't have enough tools available to practice the way that it should be done. Because having crimpers for your tractors, or even a mowing system that creates mulch as you go through here, these are just tools that are not available, and as I understand, often use more energy. Like if you were to mow this area, it uses more diesel fuel on your tractor. So I think it's just a process that we're all learning, and as we transition to these new methods, there will be more and more tools available for all of us. So let's get back to the tour. I was here earlier and we heard some wild boar, and you can see on the ground there, the holes. But here I'm not going to worry too much about the wild boar because they don't do any damage to the olive trees, so I'll just let them be. One thing you can see that is already wrong with how they've been trimmed is that they go way too high in the sky. So usually you want them much lower, so they're easier to harvest, easier to access. I'm no expert, so the plan is to get a friend that is practicing regenerative agriculture techniques with olive trees, just about 20 minutes away from here. And he's going to come down here one day and he's going to give us a tutorial on how to take care of these trees. We have lots of trees. This one didn't produce much fruit this year. None of them have been harvested. Here's a oak tree on the edge of the property. And then down on the ground it looks like there's a lot of sprouts. So maybe I'll harvest those and plant them in a natural area to help with reforestation. And down here's the bottom edge of the property. And these are very typical with olive trees. You can see the suckers coming up from the bottom there, and we want to eliminate those. If anybody knows what that white looking mildew is in between the leaves and the stem is, please let me know. Here's the tree. This one produced quite a bit of fruit this year. From my friend, his name is Julian, and he said that this year it wasn't very good because in the spring we didn't have as much rain as we usually do. Let's see how many trees there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's about, I'm counting again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. So there should be about 18 olive trees on this lot. And with that, it's worth going to the olive press, to get an oil harvest. But anything smaller than that, it's just not worth it. Even this is really small, but we'll go with other people so that we can take advantage of pressing all together. So I'll keep you guys updated on how to trim, prune, and take care of olive trees in this area. And hope you guys enjoyed the process with me. About this time next year, we should be harvesting for the first time. And I probably will start to harvest now that we have enough olive trees to make it worthwhile, the olive trees on our lot. And I don't really know how to prune them well. I'm horrible at pruning. So this will be a learning process for me. So I just wanted to show you our olive trees. They're also not in such a good state. Lots of suckers down there on the bottom. This olive tree is way too close. Got some olives off of that one. And here's another one we have. Another one we have on our land. Lots of suckers there on the bottom that need to be cleaned up. And then this one is not so for sure, but our other neighbor, I know who they are, and if I can get in contact with them, I would also like to take care of these olive trees they have on their land. Because once you start, you might as well make the most of the situation and get as many as you can for the harvest. These ones haven't been trimmed in years. And the variety on this one I really like. So you don't see them too often. It's a really fat one. At least around here I haven't seen. Really, really fat. olive. And over here as well. This one is in really good shape. It looks like it produced quite a lot this year. So we'll be talking to those neighbors as well, see if we can take care of these olive trees as part of our new project. Over there you have a huge lot that's just been abandoned. You can see here myrtle starting to grow. We actually named our cat after that, which is Mirto in Spanish. And then you can just see how much the olive trees love this area. They're absolutely at home, and they sprout up like weeds everywhere. You see how many olive trees there are behind me? This is an abandoned lot, and it just is thick with olive trees. This is where the wild boar go. So whenever I go here, I need to be careful. Make sure they usually run away, but if a mother is with the children, they might feel threatened. And here on the right hand side of the property, we have a lot of brush that's been left behind, but we have a canal, really overgrown canal. It's for storm water. There's a crate in there that I'm going to try to get out. Ah, look, you can see how these ones have gone to their dark color. This year I might show you how to do a simple process to keep olives, to make them edible, just using salt. Let me get this crate. Don't want any plastic around here. There's more of the small variety. And another one. So it's in pretty rough shape. I hope you guys will be excited to join me along for this new project of mine. And I'll keep you updated.